Hi everybody, I'm Caleb Blitzen. Welcome back to more adventures with American Truck Simulator. After a long absence of no episodes for a while, we've got a load of soybean on the back of our trailer here, our new Volvo truck, and we'll be heading into Nebraska to explore the new DLC. We're a little bit late to the party. I'll talk about that and all kinds of things coming up, but there have been a lot of changes to the game since I've last played. I think it's been over a month, the longest absence from the game since I probably started playing. So I'm excited to be back. I hope everybody has been well. I've missed you all. I'll talk a little bit about what happened and why I was gone, although I did post a couple of times on the channel pages about it too. But of more perhaps importance here is we have got so many things to look forward to in this game. We've got the 1.50 update. We've got Nebraska to explore, and that's what I'm going to be concentrating on over the series of next episodes, is exploring Nebraska. And our first delivery here is this soybean, which will be going into, I think it's Sidney, Nebraska, on the west side of Nebraska, just a couple hours or so in. But it's over 100 miles, so it will qualify us for that event. We've got the event to try to accomplish. We've got a bunch of new achievements to try to accomplish. We've got 1.50 to explore and a lot of things in Nebraska to explore as well. So I'm very excited to be back. But game time wise, it's 3:30 in the afternoon. This will be a double delivery because this one is only a little bit over 2 hours and we should be there. So we'll get this one delivered. Then we're going to pick up another one, hopefully get 2 cities in the Nebraska event. But we'll get busy here. So we've slipped out onto the highway here. We're on Interstate 80 heading east into the western edge of Nebraska here. If we take a look at the map, we can see that have we crossed into Nebraska already? We did. Oh, I didn't even see a sign there. Wait a second. This momentous event has happened already and we didn't see the sign? Where is it? Oh man, we're in Nebraska. That was kind of anticlimactic. I was hoping for a welcome to Nebraska sign, but I didn't see it, or we passed it, or maybe I was talking and I missed it or something like that. But yeah, that was quick. We are in Nebraska already. Oh, here we go. Is that it? Yeah, Nebraska. Nice. We are here. So another state to explore. 4 achievements in Nebraska. Let's chat a little bit about those. I was kind of thinking there would be more, but so I'm a little bit surprised. I mean, 12 cities with 4 achievements, and the event is to visit all, I think, make deliveries to and from all of the, or you have to visit, I think it's make deliveries to and from all the 12 cities, right? There is an achievement for visiting all the cities in Nebraska. And then there is an achievement for visiting all the cutscenes in Nebraska. That's the second of the 4 here. And then there's a vehicle dealer, which looks like you have to deliver RV vehicles, utility vehicle factory. You have to take it from a utility vehicle factory and deliver it to RV dealers in Omaha, Norfolkland, and Columbus. And so I'm curious as to where those utility vehicle dealers are, but we'll hunt those down. And then there is an agricultural expert achievement here. It's, again, hard to read and drive at the same time. But pickups of corn, grain, potatoes, and soybean, which we have from, however, or within Nebraska. So I don't think this one that we've got with the soybeans on the back will qualify. Connected to that was a really interesting thing I was reading about the Nebraska DLC, where apparently some of these some of these agricultural deliveries have a new dynamic loading system. And I guess what that means is maybe you pull up and it fills up the back of your trailer or something. I'm not quite sure. So I'm kind of curious to see what that is. There's so many new features, I think, to explore as well. But we're in Nebraska here and heading east. We're getting, I mean, the U.S. is really filling out now, I think, with this too. Looking forward to this. I'm hopeful that we'll be able to do a couple, maybe even get all of these achievements here. That would be kind of nice to get all 4. I think achievement-wise on the total, I think there's 90 in the game or 100 in the game now, and I know I'm less than half, so it'd be nice to get a few more of these. But yeah, we're just making good time down the road here, and we've got about 40-something minutes left. I'm looking forward to get there. We'll check in then, I think, as we get closer to Sidney here. But Nebraska, of course, known for its agriculture, and we can see here already that, yeah, we've got flatlands and silos and stuff off on the right here, and ranching and everything like that. Lots of agriculture here. So we'll keep making our way here, and we'll check in as we get off the highway and get our first Nebraska city. So we just got off the highway here. We are closing in on Sidney. I expect we'll pick this up pretty soon in terms of getting the little notification here. But there's quite a bit different. I think one of the biggest changes that I've noticed with version 1.50 is the user interface. I mean, the whole driving user interface is completely different. I must admit, I immediately like it. I think this is a lot... Oops. Yeah, we're in the right lane here. Yeah. I like it a lot better. I like the flat gray. It just seems cleaner. I feel like I can find things so much better already. I love the... Oh, here we go. Sidney discovered. That's our first of 12 cities that we need for the Nebraska achievement. Excellent. We are on our way, getting busy. But yeah, I mean, I love the flat interface. It seems like the icons are organized better. I love the way the icons are just, I like the way they've designed the icons. So I'm really impressed with this too. The other thing I will mention, we can see the delivery arrow up ahead here. This was a long time ago that I played this save. When I logged in, I think it was March, was the last time I actually played this career. This was the original career that I started out with American Truck Simulator. So this is well over, I think, the 100th episode in this series now. But it had been since March since I've been playing. At that point in time, I did buy this Volvo truck that we're driving right now. I absolutely love this truck. This truck is amazing. This is just I mean, I love the pickup and the strength and the speed and and just the way it handles. This is a fantastic truck. But the big question is, can I park? I have not parked in a month here. I'm going to probably totally butcher this, but hopefully things will go okay here. But we're approaching our destination already. This will give us one delivery, I think, in the Nebraska event too. Let's turn right here. I'm curious too. I confess, I know I read about a lot of the changes with version 1.5 before, and then I actually haven't. I kind of forgot what they were. So, I mean, obviously the user interface one is huge. That's a big one here. Isn't this where we're supposed to go? Yeah, right? 40. I was hoping for a 90. That actually looks...
Please make a U-turn when possible.
Fairly... Why do I want to make a U-turn? Sky, you're all messed up. We're here to deliver it. I think I can make a U-turn and just pull this in here. This looks kind of cool. I wonder if that's one of the dynamic loading things there? Soybeans off there? But oh, this looks fairly straightforward. I think we can pull past it, do a U-turn, just back right in. We'll get this lined up and see if I can just back a trek straight after not driving for quite a while. All right, we're lined up here and going backwards. Let's see how we can do this. Hopefully I don't mess this one up. It looks pretty easy. Just got to get it straight in there. I think we're doing okay. This looks pretty good. I think we're going to get this one. There we go. We are in. That was, to be fair, that was pretty easy, right? That's about as easy as a backup job you can get. And I didn't actually get it super centered there, but our first delivery in Nebraska. Let's rack this one up and see what we get for money. It wasn't much money. It was, I think, $5,000 or something like that. But it'll get us started. So yeah, because this whole gray-black interface just seems so much cleaner and more modern and less confusing. So I like it. I especially like it on the main screen there. Perfect delivery, too. No promises and no problems, no difficulties and things like that. Our first delivery under the belt. We're going to do one more to move along this event to continue on here. We'll continue on. I'll find something for us. Yes, live events, Nebraska. We've got one now out of 12. Excellent. So we'll see if we can find our second delivery here. I'll be right back once we find something coming out of Sidney here. One thing that I wondered about, is this a new feature of 1.5? Because I'm looking down here. There are, like, I click on Sidney to isolate the deliveries from Sidney, and there are there are like dozens of potential deliveries here, way more than there used to be, at least in the game. Is this something that's a new feature in version 1.50? Because I feel like I have so many more choices to make deliveries from. Because before sometimes it was hard to get the delivery you needed to a city or from a city, and it looks like this is completely different. So anyway, just beside here, but I'll find this. I'm going to see if I can find us something, a Scottsbluff or Alliance here. I was hoping to find a grain delivery or some other delivery that would work to help get us that and get up to Scottsbluff here, but Scottsbluff's not far enough away. So instead, we're going to go to North Platte. I picked up a Beverages tandem trailer here, 150 miles roughly. So we'll go pick that up, hook it up, and then see what we can do with tandem driving. Alrighty, tandem trailer hooked up. Let's go. It's 7 o'clock at night. We got to get there by 10 o'clock, so we don't have too much daylight driving left. It should be fun to try a tandem trailer here, although I'm feeling pretty comfortable with driving. I think I've driven enough that it's not too hard to readjust to the game after being away for a while, which is probably something we should talk about on this next leg of the journey, is what happened over the course of the last month. Thank you everybody who's posted comments. I'm going to get in there this week and answer all those. It was kind of a unique time in my life here, but we'll talk about that in a moment here. But let's see if we can get this tandem trailer going without any kind of problems. I probably won't try to back this up just because that would be a little bit more of an adventure than I'm looking for on this first time back after quite a while. But sun's going down behind us in the west. We're going to be heading east to North Platte with our load of beverages packed up in the back. And we'll get out on the highway here and then we'll talk a little bit. What's this guy waiting for? What is he doing? They have an accident or something? Is he going to go forward now? Oh, it's a bus in front of us. That's what it is. Whoops, we're going the wrong way. Parkera, causing problems again. Oh, my goodness, people. Let's go. Nebraska drivers here, a little bit challenged here. We'll see when we get out on the highway. Oh, I'm just going to go by him. Finally. We've left the outskirts of Sidney. We're back on Interstate 80, cutting east towards North Platte. Got about 2 hours left in our journey, and the sun is going down behind us in the west here. Got our lights on, and this is probably a good time to talk about like what happened over the course of the last month. And I know I posted a couple of things on the channel too, but I mean, the short end of it, it's really simple. Just real work. Got incredibly busy. There's just a lot of projects coming together. This is usually a busy time of the year because I work on kind of an academic calendar, and so our school year ends at this point in time. But in addition to that, there's a couple of other big projects that have really tight deadlines. So it's been an extraordinarily challenging time for me work-wise. I was working till like 10, 11 o'clock at night, and then weekends and things like that. So it really didn't leave the time to create videos and do pretty much any of the things that I've gotten accustomed to using. And usually my job is usually busy, but it's usually very manageably busy, which gives time in the evenings and the weekends and things to do what I want. But this year was an exception. This was by far the busiest year that I've had in the past 10 years. So I apologize for the lack of videos and the lack of communication and things like that. It just was a time that required a lot of focus. Now I've got about another, till this coming Friday, it's going to be busy. And then after that, it's going to go into kind of more normal level of work. For a while, and so I'm looking forward to getting back to this. My goal for June is to create 10 videos on the channel, so hopefully do a lot of exploring with Nebraska and other places and some different games and things like that too, because I know I've been talking about doing different games, on the channel for quite a while, and I'm hopeful that this will finally give us a chance to do that. So looking forward to it. And I think the short-term goal though for trucking episodes will be Nebraska, to get some of the achievements from Nebraska and explore Nebraska and do a bunch of different things in Nebraska here. Love this sky in front of us. This looks pretty cool, actually. It's a very summer sky with looks like a thunderstorm off in front of us to the northwest there. We're just making our way down I-80. So far, I mean, this is looking like another... It's hard to get, I think, with the Nebraska, I guess kind of what I feel about it is that there's some... Not that you want to say this, right? But there's a certain similarity to the Midwest states, things like Nebraska and Kansas and stuff like that, Oklahoma and things like that. And yes, they're very unique. And I'm sure if you're from there, you'll say, oh, we're very different from such a place. But I throw even kind of to a certain degree, Minnesota has a lot of characteristics of Midwest territory, in that there just isn't the spectacular scenic vistas that they have out in like Colorado and out west and like coastline and ocean and things like that. So we're left, I think, with a little bit more kind of a cultural look at the United States, and these feel more, there's a certain kind of, I don't want to say cookie cutter nature to these, but there is a similarity to places like Nebraska, Oklahoma, and Kansas and things like that. So with that in mind, I'm not expecting Nebraska to be this amazing DLC. It's more just filling out the U.S., getting a picture of the culture and things like that, showing some of the cool things that go on in Nebraska, some of the achievements and things like that. And so far, with every DLC, they've upgraded and updated the look of the places. It's just really nice to get the middle part of the U.S. Filled out here. So my expectations, I think, for Nebraska as we're starting out this are pretty modest. I always love a new DLC, and I like how they're working in some of these achievements with like grain and things like that. I'm looking forward to that, and some of the RV dealer ones and things too. So lots of fun things to look forward to. Definitely looking forward to kind of to digging in here as we go forward. Why are you going so slowly? There is, we are tired, and there is a rest area coming up ahead soon here. So I think, yeah, there it is over there. So yeah, we're going to pull in right here and grab some sleep, and hopefully we'll get up with the dawn and see the sunlight here too. So let's pull over here and see if we can park this. Sometimes with the tandem trailers, these places don't register perfectly, but this hopefully will be a nice friendly rest area here for us. Is it trucks parking ahead? Trucks left. Okay, we can go this way. And hopefully it's a nice little rest area. Right up ahead. Do we just pull in here maybe? Yeah, perfect. All right, nighty-night. See you in the morning. 7:15 in the morning. We're back at it. We've got a rainy day here now in Nebraska. My truck was still there when we parked. So feeling good after our long sleep. 10 hours of rest. Back out on the highway now. About 44 minutes to go. So it's working out pretty well. So far, knock on wood, perfect delivery so far too. That would give us 2 in a row in Nebraska. Be cool to do the whole state without having an accident. Yeah, or getting a fine or something like that. But yeah, that's not going to happen. But I'm curious too, how have you been playing Nebraska? Have you been playing American Truck Simulator? How's it going for you? What are some features about version 1.50 that you like? But what do you think about the new user interface? It's very different than anything I've seen since I've started playing. I am immediately a fan of it too, so I'm kind of liking it. But do you like the user interface? Other features of 1.50 that I should be exploring and looking forward to and checking out in some of these episodes? I'd love to hear them as well. So we'll keep chugging along here. We should be getting off. Yep, I can see we're going to get off the highway here momentarily. We're going to get our delivery in here. There is a scenic viewpoint that I want to explore, and I do think we want to also buy another truck. I want to keep this one because I like it right now, but we do want to get another truck and hire a driver. So I think we'll at least do that after we drop this off here. North Platte. Do a loop-de-loop and we'll head north. We'll see as we get closer to our final destination. So right here we've got a photo place. What is this here? Let's take a picture. Whoops.
Go straight on.
Do that. Let's see if we can take a picture and find out what this is. Catalog, media, photo gallery. Here we go. Prairie Arts Center. Okay. Take a picture of that. It gives us 2 of those. I do want to see the scenic viewpoint down, which looks like I think it's going to be train related, perhaps, down off to the west a little bit. But we'll probably do that in the next episode as we start out. We are almost at our final destination here, though, just a couple of minutes away. Pull over, and so far perfect deliveries for both of these. So despite being away for a while, apparently maybe it's the kind of beginner's luck when you come back to it. Taking beverages to Target, that makes a lot of sense.
Go straight on and then keep right.
No, we just want to pull in here, right? I'm just going to go this way, right at it. I don't think this is the way I'm supposed to do this, but whoops, okay, a little creative there. Hopefully they don't open these beverages right away because they're going to go all over the place now that we've shaken them all up here. Sky seems to be having a little bit... I can do anything. No, we're not going to do anything today. Okay, here we go. Let's get this over here. Sometimes these can be actually tricky because they don't line up straight, right? And I don't think this one is. We'll see how it goes. Oh, nice. We got it. Beverages in play. Oh, that worked out perfect. Perfect. We're here. Let's get our money and let's go buy a truck today. So that should give us 2 deliveries now on the event here. And show results now. Yeah, we got that. Creeping our way up towards level 30. Let's continue on here. Nebraska, 2 out of 12. Excellent. We are 1/6 of the way through the Nebraska event. We picked up North Platte and Sidney. We'll continue on with this in the next episode too. I'm going to go buy a truck, and we've got a couple of open slots in some of our garages here. So I'll be right back once I figure out what we're going to get. So there is an International LT high-rise sleeper here used with only 15,000 miles on it for $175,000. I think that's a good deal. Let's get it. I like the yellow color, and we can put it down here in Topeka. We've got some spots here, so let's put it here, okay? And then we just need online truck purchase. Excellent. We still got 82,000 left. I'm going to go hire a driver now. Martin P., the best driver candidate we've seen for a while here, 3.3 rated. He's got, what, 5, 8, 11 skills here. That's a no-brainer. Martin P., welcome to Zilla Trucking. We're going to put you in Topeka, and we're going to give you this new International that we picked up. Excellent. You've hired a driver. We've got more money coming in here, too. We'll leave it there. And I think that'll stop us for today. Next episode, I think what we're doing is kind of continuing on. I want to see if I can start on this agriculture expert, corn, grain, potatoes, the other deliveries there, and maybe see if we can RV dealer. We will go over, check over the viewpoint here in North Platte too, and work our way up towards level 30. Feels good to be back. I hope everybody's done well. Let me know how you've been doing, how you're enjoying Nebraska and ATS, and what other things should I be looking for in version 1.50. See you in the next episode. Should be up in like 2-3 days, I think. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Bye.